Well, hello, how are you? Hey, friends, welcome to the Shen Show. I am your host, Shenandoah Briscoe, coming to you live right here in St. Charles, Missouri. Hey, you know what? Today's Monday, May the 22nd, 2023. Got a happy birthday shout out going out to Kaylee Turner. How you doing, girl? Here we go with your birthday song. Hey, Kaylee. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. So happy birthday, I must say. You know, hey, 1 more year older today, so a happy birthday to you, I say. I said, hey, Kaylee. Hey, I heard it's your birthday today. Why, that's another trip around the sun that you made. I hope you're enjoying your special day because, well, it's your happy birthday today. It's your happy birthday today. Yeah, I was with your Aunt Tina down on Main Street the day they celebrated your birthday. What was that, Sunday? Sunday, I guess. So she was down there selling the yogurt, and I was down there just kind of perusing the portraits on the pavement. Yep. All right. Anyway, hey, how about the Shen Show fans? Mary Ann Briscoe, a.k.a. my mommy. Diane Gray, Martin Kelly, a.k.a. Smiley. Lorna Wood. Savann Murphy Beason. Diane Loveless Boone. And that's Diane Loveless Boone. Joyce and Earnie Hale. Lori Moore, a.k.a. Lori Taylor, a.k.a. Thumper. And Sweeta Sunney Daya Gril, a.k.a. Rachel. Then my Pokey pals, Amanda Sue Little and Julie Regot. So, Poke is your very special return poke for you now. Alright, alrighty. Alright, there's a video. I was going to send it to you yesterday, Kaylee. It's a girl scuba diving in her wheelchair. Thought that might interest you. I don't know about sharks and stuff, but I don't know. It might be fun. It just depends on, how clear the water are and whether or not you can breathe through a scuba tank. It's just compressed air, not oxygen. All right. Otherwise, you'd go loopy down there. I got all loopy down in the ocean. All right, weather forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Brought to you today by Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. Refreshing Word Fellowship Church is a non-denominational Christian church located at 2054 Campus Drive, St. Charles, Missouri. Come on by at 11 a.m. for the 11 a.m. Sunday services, or Wednesdays at 7 p.m. for the 7 p.m. Bible study. Or you can catch that on Zoom at the link I always provide on Wednesdays. Zoom link I always provided at down below. And or you can come in for Thursday's hour of power prayer from 1:30 to 2:30 in the afternoon on Thursdays. So there you have it, Refreshing Word Fellowship Church. It's 83 degrees out there right now. Today's high, 83. And it's going to be lingering around for another hour or so. So I just might get myself out there in the sunshine where it shines on me, where the heat is warm, and I don't have to watch TV. I guess you'd say, why can't let me feel that way is the warm sun. Anyway, for the remainder of the day, clear skies with low temperatures going to dig down around 53 degrees overnight. And winds are going to be east at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Then for tomorrow on Tuesday, the 23rd of May, generally sunny skies with high temperatures of 84 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds are going to be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 59 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for Wednesday, May the 24th, Sunny skies, high temperatures of 87 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. A few clouds with low temperatures of 59 degrees Fahrenheit, winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour overnight. And then for Thursday, May the 25th, mostly sunny skies with high temperatures of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Clear skies overnight, low temperatures of 50 degrees Fahrenheit with winds east to northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. Friday, May the 26th, generally sunny skies with high temperatures of 77 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then mostly clear skies overnight with low temperatures of 54 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And then for our fifth and final day of our 5-day forecast for the HRL's viewing every year, except for a few clouds in the afternoon, mainly sunny skies. High temperatures of 82 degrees Fahrenheit with winds. How did I do that? With winds east to northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and then a few clouds from time to time overnight with low temperatures of 58 degrees Fahrenheit. Winds will be east to southeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and that, my friends, is your 5-day forecast for the St. Charles viewing area. Amen. Amen. Getting a little scruffy. Looks like I'm about to grow a beard and mustache and whatnot. Getting that 5 o'clock shadow look, that scruffy look. Kind of like it, but then again, you got to be careful with it. I'm looking over my shoulder on the 10 Commandments. Down at the base of the 10 Commandments, I've got a row of pictures of my grandson. I have a wedding invitation for a couple that have been married for almost 3 years now. So I still got that up there. Memorabilia, don't you know? Of course, my grandson looks at those pictures and he thinks it's his little sister. They do look an awful lot alike when they was kids, don't you know? I think I even got a Christmas card over there. I don't know, boy, I tell you, let you know that my house don't change much forever and ever, and ever and ever. I bring something in and it stays right where I put it. That's right. That's right. Alrighty then. Let's see what we're going to do. We're going to do a song. All right. How about a good old song? Song from me to you. How about the sweetness of the beatness? Sweet, sweet song or two. Da 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 dee da boom boom. Ba ba dee boom. Ba ba da bee ba. Ba da da dee da doom. Ba da da dee da doom. Do 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 do. Da da dee da doom. What is today's obscure holidays? Let's do that first. Obscure holidays for today. May the 22nd. Is that right? Today's the 22nd. Do. Not there yet. 22nd. Wow, there's a bunch of stuff for today. Okay, today we remember our military personnel yesterday. National Memo Day. Oh no, that was yesterday. All right, here we go. The 22nd. Buy a musical instrument day. Everybody ought to go out and do that. That's always a good time. Everybody ought to have a musical instrument, at least one. I've got one. It's called My Mouth. It's good for singing. It's good for whistling. And it's good for humming. It's good for sneezing too, if it'll come out. Okay, anyway, it's also National Maritime Day and Victoria Day in Canada, Monday preceding the 25th. It's always uh, Victoria Day for Canada. And it's World Goth Day. So if you're into goth, go out and buy a musical instrument in your black and white attire and go to the Maritime uh, uh, Museum, take a look at the boats, and then go up to Canada and celebrate Victoria Day with them. Okay? Alrighty then. About a song. A song. Song in the South. Sweet potato pie in the chef. Song in the South. Said a sweet potato pie in the chef. Whisper to me softly 3 words upon my skin. Tell me you'll hold me and you won't say goodbye. Just hold me close and love me. Tell me it won't need. Ooh, feels so right. Alabama. We're going to do some Alabama. Song lyrics, Alabama. A to Z lyrics. Alabama. Alabama. Wake up, Alabama. Wake up. Wake up, Alabama. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. I don't want lyrics. I want music. They ain't giving it to me. Song lyrics, Alabama. Oh, Alabama, the devil fools with destiny laid plans. Swing low, Alabama. Swing low, Alabama. You got the spare change. You got me feeling strange. And now the moment all is all that it meant. Alabama, oh Alabama. Maybe this is one. There, this is the one. I was wondering, was letting even let me find the songs. Didn't love me that no Monday. Wop up a dee da dee doo day. Up up be pop 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 pop. Why, lady, why? Why, lady, why can't I leave you alone? I try, lady, try, but the feeling's too strong. You stay on my mind. Feel just like a fool. Why, lady, why can't I get over you? Why, lady, why? It was easier before. I try, lady, try. But it ain't easy no more. To be on my way would be the best thing to do. Why, lady, why can I get over you? Why, lady, why can I leave you alone? Try, lady, try, but the feeling's too strong to be on my way. Would be the best thing to do. Why, lady, why can I get over you? Why, lady, why can I get over you? All right, here's one I was going to sing a little bit earlier, but whisper to me softly, breathe words upon my skin. No one's near listening, so please don't say goodbye. Just hold me close and love me. Press your lips to mine. It feels so right. Feels so right. Lying here beside you, I hear the echoes of your sigh. Promise me you'll stay with me and keep me warm tonight. Just hold me close and love me. Give my heart a smile. It feels so right. Feels so right. Your body feels so gentle, and my passion rises high. You're loving me so easy. Your wish is my command. Just hold me close and love me. Tell me it won't end. Feel so right. Feel so right. Feel so right. There we go. Now then. I knew that song was in there somewhere. Garth Brooks has a healthy divorce settlement. Or how many divorces does that make for old Garth? All right, we're gonna have to do that one. Sure, it's on there because the album is named it. There it is. All right, we're gonna flip this one off for you. The closer you get, the closer you get, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stop. The closer you get, the further I fall. The things that you say to me while they look on your face bring out the man in me. Do I see a trace in your eyes of love? The closer you get, ooh, baby, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stop. All the closer you get, the further I fall. Could I be dreaming? Is this really real? 'Cause there's something magic in the way that I feel in your arms. All the closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm feeling all and faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Closer you get, whoa, the further I fall. Keep falling. Oh yeah, yeah, keep falling. Keep a falling. Keep a falling. Yeah, I'm falling. Well, the closer you get, oh yeah, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time at all. I'm falling faster and faster and faster with no time to stall. Mm-hmm. Closer you get, oh, the further I fall. The closer you get, oh baby, the further I fall. I'll be over the edge now in no time. Falling faster and faster. All right, let's see. One more. One more. Did that that did it do? Did he like that? Da da do. Deep 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 deep. Did it do? Did it do? Did it do? Did it do? Do 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 do. Did do did it do 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 do. Did it do did diddly did do do. Da 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 da. Boom boom boom. Trying to find something else that I can do. That's not one that I normally do, but I gotta know it. Do 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 do. Trying to find. Da da be da do do. Did it do do do. Did it did up bop bop bop. Did that do do do. Did it at them. Did it do. Did it do 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 do. Hey. Did it did it did it did it did it did it do 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 do. Did it did it do 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 do. Is anybody here? I see no one here. I'm just fiddling around for myself then, pretty much. Top, tar top. I can't stop. I saw the time. You're my explanation for a living. Face to face. Old man, if I could just see you now. falling again. Southern stars. Song, song, song of the South. Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. All right, we'll do it. Song, song, song of the South. The sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Cotton on the roadside, cotton in the ditch. We picked all the cotton, but we never got rich. Daddy was a veteran and a Southern Democrat. They ought to get a ranch man to vote like that, singing song, song, song of the South. Sweet potato pie and shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back again. Well, somebody told us Wall Street fell, but we were so poor that we couldn't tell. Cotton was short and the weeds was tall, but Mr. Roosevelt's gonna save us all. Oh well, Mama got sick and Daddy got down. Hanny got the farm and we moved to town. Papa got a job with the TVA. And we bought a washing machine and then a Chevrolet. Singing song, song, song in the South. A sweet potato pie and a shut my mouth. Gone, gone, gone with the wind. There ain't nobody looking back at you. So there you have it. Do, do, song in the South. Da, 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 do, 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 do. Do, 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 ba, ba, ba. Da, da, do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, hey, that's it. I'm gonna knock off the old Alabama. All right, hey, it looks like story time. Okay, let's see. Is there anything going on this week in the middle of the week? This week in the middle of the week in the week in the week of the middle of the week of this week? Is there anything? Is there anything left to do? How about the Renaissance Fair? Renaissance Fair to you. Let's see. The 26th. Today's 22nd. And so nothing till Friday. Friday. Be prepared for Friday. The 26th of this month. Friday. Missouri River Irish Fest. They're going to charge this year down there at the Irish Fest. So, I ain't going. St. Charles River Riverwalk Market. It's old farmers market there at the Art Foundry, the Foundry Arts Center, that is, in their parking lot. Come on by and pick up groceries, outdoor farm fresh groceries and eggs and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, it's good. Plus, they're going to have music there, and they're going to have some arts and crafts and such of that. So that's why they don't call it just farmers market anymore. History and Harmony on the Main Street of St. Charles on Sunday, May the 28th. That is, they play every Sunday, or not every Sunday. The second and fifth, second and fourth, first and third. We'll find out. Discover the sound of Main Street as a rolling, rotating time lineup of guest musicians provide the perfect soundtrack for a stroll through the historic district nestled throughout the area's quaint scenery. These miniature concerts will set the mood as you enjoy St. Charles' world-class shopping and dining while exploring the stories of this fascinating river city that's been creating history for over 250 years. Free from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. on Main Street, 230 South Main, that is. And it's History and Harmony. They run on 521, 528, 618, and 625. So 521 and 528, the last two Sundays of the month. Check. Yeah, the last two Sundays of the month is when they run. That's what they are. I was trying to figure it out. That was brought to you by Helping Hands Thrift Shop and Foster Care Closet, which is located at 2054 Campus Drive. No, 416 South Fifth Street here in St. Charles, Missouri. There you go. There you go. There you go. We're going to try to move the place down the road. So if you go, it might be gone, but read the sign for how long. They're moving down the road. Moving down the road. Close to the gates of that Dollar Gym Road show. Dollar store, the Dollar movie is gone. I don't know. St. Andrews is closed up. I don't know if they're going to open up this summer or not. I surely would hope that they would, but you never can tell. It's a booger since COVID shut them down. They were getting slim anyway. Parking lots were not full because, well, they weren't running first run movies. But what do you expect for $1? It's $1. All right, let's do story time for the kids. All right, alrighty, kids. TV Grandpa getting ready to read you a story, so just buckle up and get ready to go. Jump up on the couch or jump up on the bed, wherever it is you rest your sleepy little head, because TV Grandpa is just about ready to wander you off to bed. That's right, wander you off to bed, wander you off to bed. We're going to wander you off, wander you off to bed. Help, help, help is what I said. Help you go to sleep. Our little darlings go to sleep. TV Grandpa, to help you go to sleep. Da-da-do, beep, 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 boop, doo, doo, beep, 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 beep. The Beekeeper and the Bewitched Hare. The bunny, 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 it's gonna be funny. The Beekeeper and the Bewitched Hare. That's what we're gonna read today. Across from the moor in Scotland, there once lived a lad who earned his living as a beekeeper. Though he lived by himself in a cottage, he wasn't at all lonely. Maybe because he felt a connection with his bees. In the warm weather, when heather blooms covered the moor, when heather blooms covered the moor, the bees buzzed about with a satisfied kind of hum. sipping nectar wherever they felt like going, and felt happy for them, and he felt happy for them. In late fall, when flowers became scarce, their buzzing became more erratic, and he understood their anxiety. Sometimes the lad complained, complimented his bees on an especially large batch of honey, and they seemed to buzz about it for uh, in pleasure and pride. Folks in town said the lad could talk to the bees. What happened? Wake up, mouse click, mouse click. Start to walk, click yes. Start to walk, click or two. Go to sleep. Okay, there we go. Sorry, my mouse and clicker went away. And of course, that couldn't be true. But in a very way, he felt like he knew each other. He felt like they knew each other quite well. And as one evening, as the sun went down all across the moor, there, as the lad was checking his beehives, two hounds suddenly appeared from across the moor, barking wildly and dashing directly towards him. Now, the object of their chase soon became apparent when a white hare leapt up out of the heather into his the arms quickly and landed tucked and fresh and terrified. Quickly the lad tucked. The bunny rabbit leapt out of the heather into his arms. Quickly the lad tucked the terrified animal under his jacket. The two hounds circled his legs, barking angrily, and he picked up a stick and he swung it around. Eventually, the dogs gave up and bounded away. When the dogs disappeared from view, the lad sat there and put the hare back on the ground and returned to work. But instead of hopping into the thicket, the hare followed him, twitching its nose and eyeing him steadily. And he went inside his cottage, and the hare ambled in behind him. Well, now, you act like you want to be my pet, he said. It looks like you expect dinner. I suppose I might have a carrot for you. And he let the hare nibble on a carrot while he scooped some stew into a bowl for his own dinner. And when they had both finished, the hare jumped into his lap, and he stroked its head and its ears. Ouch, he said with surprise. I've seen black or pink eyes on a white hare, but how did you get those blue eyes? The hare responded by stretching its back for more petting. The next morning, he took the hare to the hives to introduce her to his bees. He knew that changes in their environment can alarm bees, and he didn't want the presence of the hare to unsettle them. And so he held out the hare for them to inspect her first, and then sat her down close to his feet, and the bees dipped down and spun around her face, but she didn't seem to mind. Now, after they satisfied their curiosity and returned to their hives, he took the hare to the next beehive for another round of introductions. One after another. One afternoon, a few weeks later, the lad noticed an old woman ambling along the track across the moor. Thinking he might sell her a fine comb of honey, he met her at the gate. Before he could speak, however, she pointed to the hare, who was peering out from behind a heather shrub. "You don't see that every day," said she with a crooked smile, "a blue-eyed hare." "Indeed," said the lad, turning to admire his pet. "What do you want for her?" said the old woman. "She's not for sale. Surely you have a price, lad? Now look at this bunny price. Now look at this bunny price of gold. Bonny piece of gold. It's it's not every day you're offered a piece of gold for a common hare, now, is it?" "She's not common, and she's not for sale," frowned the beekeeper. At once the old woman, the lad had thought much too old for such friskiness, sprung over to grab her. A, a bee, hovering nearby, gave a loud shrill and sound, and at surprised the old woman, and apparently alerted the other bees. In moments, a dark swarm had gathered and rushed to attack the old woman. "Eek, eek," she cried, spinning around and running away. "You'll be sorry you didn't hand over that worthless hare when you could have." And so the next day, at the marketplace, when he was selling his honey, the beekeeper shared what had happened with the baker who tended the stall next to his. "Surely the woman was a witch," said the baker, arranging his bread, potato stones, and meat pies into narrow rows. "Take my word, you'll be better be careful." "I," agreed the seller of the sweaters and kilts on the other side. "She's a witch, no doubt about it." But the lad thought, then again, these two often think people are witches. Of course, it could have been just strange uh, happenstance. Still, just in case, that night he barred the windows and locked his doors. From then on, he kept a close eye on his hare at all times. While the summer passed by, the time frost, the by the time frost lie on the ground in the morning, few flowers and very few bees remained out in the cold air. Most of the bees had already retreated to their hives, where they began their cool weather work of keeping the hive warm enough for their queen to lay eggs. On chilly October mornings, the lad was sitting trays of sugar water inside the beehives when a gypsy caravan rolled by on its way southward. He waved to the driver, and a young gypsy man waved back. Much later, the lad noticed a sack of grain lying in the road just past the gate. "Ouch! It must have dropped from the gypsies' van. They'll never know it's missing till they set up camp tonight. But by then, it'll be too dark to come back looking for it." So the lad hoisted the sack onto his cart, and he took off, following the tracks of the gypsy band that they had dug and behind that they had dug behind in the earth. And in an hour or so, he caught up with them and he hailed them. And when they stopped, he handed the young gypsy driver the sack of grain. Do you mean to tell me you followed us this way to return a sack of grain? Said the young gypsy. Man, most folks are more than glad for us to go and to never see us again. Why should I bring you? Why shouldn't I bring it back to you? He said. Alice, else I'd have to think about your poor horses missing their dinner tonight. Just then, the hare poked its head out from under the beekeeper's jacket. And what is that? Said the gypsy lad. A blue-eyed hare. Yes, he said with pride. She's a special one, she is. More than special, I'd say, said the gypsy fellow. Grandma, he called inside the van. I want to show you something. An old woman with a bright headscarf, long pleated skirt, and puffed white blouse stepped out of the van. Now, what do you think of that? Said the gypsy man, nodding toward the hare. Oh my, said the grandmother. It's only a hare, said the beekeeper. The old woman shook her head. No, not at all. What else could it be? What else could she be? Said the man. 'Tis a lassie, said the grandmother. A lassie who's been bewitched. And the beekeeper gasped, and then he spilled out his story. He told them both about the two dogs who chased the hare across the moor, and the strange old woman who had tried to grab the hare, the bees who forced the witch away, and with ouch, forced the witch away, and what his friends at the marketplace had said about the old woman. And your friends are right, said the grandmother firmly. That woman was a witch, and no doubt the very one who bewitched the lassie. One thing you can count on, she will come back. She's biding her time for the lassie that she is. What is she waiting for? Ah, Hallows Eve, I suspect, said the grandmother. She knows the bees will be back in their hives by then, but most important to her, that's the night, the one day of the year when the magic of witches is the strongest. What can I do? He said, alarmed. Tell me, did you say you can talk to the bees? Well, not exactly talk. Hmm. However, you talk to them. You may need their help. What, when you go home, explain to the bees that the witch may return. And before the sun sets on All Hallows Eve, tie a good strong cord around the hare's neck and shoulders, and keep her on your lap till past midnight. That sounds fine, said the lad. Do you think that this will be easy? Said the grandmother. When she's under the witch's spell, she may pull and jump with a power that will shock you. But you must hold her tight. If the bees can help at all, the better. The old woman took a deep breath and looked at him with her old weird watery eyes. That's all I can say. Other than that, what else? What will be, will be. Well, when the lad returned to his cottage, he carried the hare from hive to hive, repeating what the old gypsy woman had said. And and on the one hand, he felt a bit silly explaining all of this to a mass of bees, but yet by their collective sounds, they seemed to murmur in understanding, as a person would do who was listening. And when the lad stepped away, he sensed a building excitement from within the hives. And on All Hallows Eve, even on All Hallows Eve, the beekeeper tied a strong cord around her neck and shoulders, and set her on his lap, and there she stayed contently until the darkness settled so thickly that he could only see the profile of her white fur. Then suddenly the hare lurched so powerfully that he could barely even contain her. She twisted with such might it was all that he could do to keep her from sliding out of his hands. And just as she started to wriggle free, he heard a hum that meant that his bees were encircling them. Closer and thicker came the bees, forming a tall and deep sound, and and the hare jerked her ears and twitched her nose. She fiddled on her on his lap and hopped about, but no longer tried to escape. Finally, the hare settled down once more, and then the marvel of it no longer was a white, blue-eyed or hare on his lap, but a bunny blue-eyed lassie, bonny blue-eyed lassie. Yes, quickly he removed the cord from around her neck, and they laughed at the wonder of it, and they did not know what to think. But as morning drawed, the bees were back in their hives. The geese were winging it over the moor, and the lad and his lass were in the cottage, making plans to marry. That was very good. That's the first time I ever heard the hare and the beekeeper. Well, hello. There she is. It's Rachel. How have you been, Rachel? She just left. Of course. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you too. And Dobie. Love you guys. So glad you stopped in. Boy, I just barely missed you too. Doggone it. All right. Well, at least you got story time. All right. Let's do the daily bread portion of the program. Daily bread portion of the program today is going to be brought to you by the Bible with Briscoe 2022. The Bible with Briscoe 2022 is a daily reading of the Bible to be completed within 1 year. Today's reading in the Bible with Briscoe 2023 will be 1 Chronicles 16 through 18 and John 7:28 through 53. So don't forget to tune into the Bible with Briscoe 2023 for your daily reading of the Bible. Alrighty then, tell the story. That's today's devotion in the daily bread portion of the program. And the scriptures to go along with tell the story will be John 1 through 4. And so we're going to tell you the story. The incarnation of the Word of Life, John 1 through 4. That which was from the beginning, which we have heard, which we have seen with our eyes, which we have looked at and our hands have touched. This we proclaim concerning the Word of life. The life appeared, and we have seen it, testified to it, and we proclaim to you the eternal life which was with the Father and has appeared to us. We proclaim to you what we have seen and heard, so that you may also may have fellowship with us. And our fellowship is with the Father and with his Son, Jesus Christ. And we write this to make our joy complete. And there you have it. 1 John 1 through 4, which is concluding the daily bread portion of the program. Got one more song for you folks, and it goes, oh well, goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I said goodbye, my friends, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must go. So goodbye, my friends, goodbye. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. God bless y'all. And come back and see me tomorrow because, well, I'll be here. And I hope that you are too. Happy birthday, Kaylee. All right. Ciao for now. Bye bye. Thanks for stopping in, Rachel. I surely do appreciate it. Bye bye.